you must never be abused. When you're in town and Ebenezer is around, you can sense the presence in the sound of the crowd. He gets them all out. The party starts rocking, the people get excited. It's time to shout loud. Easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good. He's up and easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. Easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good. Got any salmon? Sorry. Easy good, easy good. Easy good, easy good. Oh, what a carry on. Easy good, easy good. Easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good. He's up and easy good. Oh, what a carry on.
Until next week's Pick of the Pops plays top 20s from 1988 and 1996. The Shamen are number one this date in 1992 with Ebenezer Good. Rylan is next. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. 4 rail unions have gone on strike, paralysing the network across England, Scotland and Wales. The 24-hour walkout is likely to affect almost 90% of rail services and involve 54,000 workers. Rail bosses say there cannot be pay rises without meaningful reform. Paul Wild, who's a signaller and RMT union rep in North Wales, says he's sorry for the disruption, but ministers must engage with the head of his union.
Whichever day we strike, there is always somebody going to be affected, whether it be like the last time it was they used the exams, meetings and all that. So there's bound to be disruption. It can't be avoided, unfortunately. Well, it could be avoided if the government listened and talked to Mick Lynch and got it all sorted.
People can expect to see a significant jump in the energy bills in England, Scotland and Wales from today after the energy price cap rose. The government has set out a number of measures to cushion the blow. More from our business correspondent Simon Browning.
Every household in the country will get a £400 support package as part of their energy bills over the winter, and those first payments will appear in your bills automatically as a reduction in October. Other households will also get other support, disability and pensioners. So there is a comprehensive package from the government. It is a difficult winter. That price cap and the price lift has come in today. Everybody is now being advised, look at your energy usage and trim what you can where you can.
Russian forces have told the International Atomic Energy Agency that they've detained the head of a Ukrainian nuclear power station. There are concerns that the arrest of Ihor Murashov could threaten security at the Zaporizhzhia plant. The Mirror newspaper has apologised to the Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng for using a picture of the wrong person to illustrate him in a story on its website. It said it had made a terrible error. Claire Runnickers reports.
The Mirror website was running a story on the Chancellor's controversial mini-budget, which has been in the spotlight this week, and chose to illustrate it with a photo. Beneath a banner advertising Black History Month, it published a picture of a black man in a suit leaving the Treasury and captioned it, "The Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng." Mr Kwarteng, the UK's first black Chancellor, retweeted it with the words, "That isn't me." It wasn't him. It was Bernard Menzer, the president of the International Bank of America, who'd visited the Treasury earlier this week. The newspaper apologised to Mr Kwarteng and its readers, saying it had a long history of working against racism and promising to redouble its efforts.
A large steelworks on Teesside has been reduced to rubble and twisted metal in a series of explosions. The destruction of the 65-metre-high Boss plant is thought to be one of the UK's biggest single explosive demolitions in 75 years. Football, and Arsenal have beaten Tottenham 3-1 in the North London derby. Spurs had a player sent off in the second half at the Emirates. The result puts the Gunners 4 points clear at the top of the Premier League. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 3.
Cheers, Nikki. Just gone 3.
Je suis désolé.
10 years since X Factor. Somewhere in the Hair. And
Sono spiacente.
Madonna says it best. Perdoname.